I've always been very upfront in considering John Cena the greatest of all time, but having seen Stone Cold in action, I might be about to eat my words.
Don't speak too soon, Michael. You know as well as I do, Cena loves a challenge. And there aren't many challenges bigger than the Texas Rattlesnake. As long as you get a stunner at the end of the night, Saxton, it's all good by me.
And what a maneuver we just
And
saw
once
there.
again, my sound was off. Sorry, guys. I gotta keep reminding myself to put this sound on. Sound is on. Buckle up. You're now riding dirty with 2K. Okay, so we're gonna get our striker. Let me see. He is a striker, so match actions. It's not gonna be. This is not gonna be an issue. It's not looking too hard. He doesn't have no finishers, no signatures. He just start with that crap. The HUD is visible, so it should be an easy event.
Down to the mat.
Now I know Cena's made a name for himself as Mr. Hustle.
This card, what is this card at? My Rise, I think it is. You have to do the live events. Not My Rise. Is it My Rise? It's one of those.
Cena has to prove that he has that dog in him sooner rather than later.
You can get the Super Cena card. You get a bunch of stars and stuff like that. I haven't done it yet. I wanted to get this card and just play with him. It's pretty interesting. But, I'm glad they picked this card for us to fight. I love the player model. You can't see me, John Cena.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting
tired. Come on, what kind of pump is that?
What a display of strength here.
Come on, reverse.
Check your face after that one. And Austin getting a bit of a rude awakening of his own. Stone Cold came for a fight in his
Yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult. Wait a minute, is it 2 out of 3 falls? No. That's the other one, right? The Rudy Johnson. Come on.
John Cena, you can throw
I'm
for
gonna go for a finisher.
Oh, the S-Tail is in! It's in! Will his opponent tap out? Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Gonna tap!
He's forced to tap out.
You know this submission thing that's broken? I don't know if it's broken in these modes, but I know it's broken in the regular modes. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. It's not only broken in live events when someone goes for a finisher and you can just tap you out, there's nothing you could do. That's broken in when you play your friend in the same console. And I'm gonna share a nice story that happened over the weekend with that submission being broken and the glitch. I could have won a belt. I made it to the finals of WWE 2K's booth. They were having a tournament. And in that tournament, if you won first place, you won a belt. You won a unit. What's up, Harvey Dunn? What's going on, man? Acknowledge you. Yes, let's go. So they were having at the World of WrestleMania, they were having a tournament, a WWE 2K tournament. Now it was ran by they hired an agency, people were working there, and they were like running the booth. So it wasn't like nobody from 2K really there. But nonetheless, they were having a tournament sponsored by 2K, and the first place winner wins either a Universal title or the World Heavyweight Championship. So you win the Universal Undisputed Championship, which Cody Rhodes has, or you can win the World Heavyweight Championship with Jey Uso. So, the real belt, like it was a real belt that you could win. Like they were selling that belt in the superstore for like $600. If you buy it online, it runs you for like $400 or $500. So basically, like over a $500 belt. Basically. Yeah, I had a great time in Vegas, man. I had a great time in Vegas. I didn't go to the actual WrestleMania. I didn't go to none of the events, but I had a great time. I'll tell you, I'm going to share with you guys what I did as we play these live events and stuff in the future videos. But I accomplished everything I was wanting to do as far as my artwork goes. I met Stone Cold, I met Jay Parker, had great interactions with them. So yeah, that was cool. And so back to the story. So 2K had a booth, right? WWE 2K booth, and they were having a tournament. So I made it to the finals, right? So I made it to the finals, and I lost in the final match because the kid I was playing, he knew about the glitch. You know the glitch they use it in rank play where you go for the submission and basically you're gonna tap out. Like unless you use resiliency, right? You got that resiliency. So basically the kid was kind of like cheating. I mean I know about the glitch, but I didn't know when you play somebody in your house 1-on-1 that glitch is still a thing. You know, I thought it was just for rank play. Because the glitch don't work when we grind in MFP, I'll tell you that much. That glitch don't work when we grind in MFP, so the CPU still gets out of the submission. So. But the only way to get out of that glitch, what's up, Justin? The only way to get out of that glitch is to use resiliency. Now, once you burn your resiliency, you can't really, and they go for any submission, even though it's not a signature or finisher submission. You're gonna not be able to get out of it. They're gonna tap you out, basically. You know what I'm saying? So, heard we done chilling, bro. All right, that's what's up. So, oh my goodness, I'm gonna lose to the John Cena again. So basically, come on. The kid was using the glitch to beat everybody. So I was like going in and out of the booth. I didn't sit there because I entered and I won like 7 matches in a row, right? So I had like 7 wins. And all you had to do was make the top 4. If you make the top 4, you be in the finals, right? Then the top 4 go at it in a knockout elimination tournament. So basically, this kid was using the submission glitch to beat everybody. But I wasn't like watching how people were winning, what they were doing, because I was playing my own matches. I was beating my own people. And then I had to go like meet Stone Cold. I had to do all the different things, right? Other things in the world of WrestleMania. I just wasn't sitting there at the booth. So, come on. So, basically, I'm not even really paying attention, but I'll get this, no worries. So, basically, he was beating everybody with the submission glitch. Now, I made a couple of friends there, right, that we played against each other, and I beat them, and one of them beat me, and we got cool, you know, and I didn't know he was using that submission glitch. So then finally in the finals, it was me and him. I had like 7 wins. He had like 13 wins. And we ended up in the finals, me and this kid. So he was using Roman Reigns. I was using Roman Reigns throughout the whole event. But because he was using Roman Reigns, I gave him the courtesy. I said, okay, I'll use Cody Rhodes. You know what I'm saying? I really don't play with Cody like that. But I could play with Cody like that. But my man is Roman Reigns. That's my go-to, right? When I play against people. You know, privately. Not in rank play. So he had Roman Reigns, I had Cody. I was annihilating him. When I tell you I was annihilating this kid, he didn't even have my body yellow. I had his whole body red. Like his head, his torso was red, right? I was hitting him with multiple crossroads, signatures, you know what I'm saying? I was doing the pedigree, I was doing the springboard Cody cutter, I was doing it all. And he was doing, like, he was getting annihilated. Right, there was no way he was going to win. I was confident. I was overconfident, to be honest with you. It was a big mistake because I didn't know he was. I didn't know the glitch was something that we could use when you play your friend privately, because those systems are set up for you to play one-on-one on the console. I didn't know that glitch was a thing. So basically, he locked in Roman's submission signature. Roman has a submission signature to choke, right? So basically he locked it in, and I seen that the meter was moving extreme. Like I was tapping, but it was not doing nothing. But I have resiliency, so I hit resiliency on it, right? So I got out of it. So I'm like, I didn't think none of it. I think it because it was a submission signature. That's why it was going like that. So we continue to play. I hit another crossroads or whatever. He kicks out by the skin of his teeth. So GG's to him for that. And then he locks in some regular submission, like the shoulder, where Roman Reigns grabs your shoulder, and he's like submitting you there. And bro, when I tell you, I wish it was recorded. I really wish all this was recorded. I didn't have my person that was supposed to record for me there. But when he locked in that regular submission, and mind you, my body was completely clear, not even yellow. That meter for that submission was going so fast. And I was tapping as hard as I could, and literally in like 3 seconds, I lost the match. So I'm like, oh, he used the submission glitch. And then the other two kids told me, yeah, that's how he beat us, with the submission. So the kid basically cheated, you know what I'm saying? And then like his mother was celebrating, and this kid was like 20-something years old. His mother was there cheering him on, and I get it. Like family support, but bro, like you're not a little kid, you're a grown man. So I was like, don't cheer him. I said he cheated. He's a cheater. And then he put his head down because he knew I exposed him. And then his mother was like, oh well, that's too bad. I said no, it's not too bad because if I was cheating against him, you would be raising hell right now. But I said it's okay because my thing was, it's not the fact that I could have won that belt. That's not the thing. Because I already told the girl that works for the booth, the 2K booth, that I want to face this little kid, right? This little kid is like 12 years old. This little kid won my heart. Little kid, let me see what's going to do. This little kid won my heart. And I felt, and the kid, he was in the finals. And the little kid played that dude that beat me and lost the same way I lost. To that glitchy submission, right? But my plan was, because the kid was good. He was a little kid. He was really good. There's no way he should have lost to the dude I fought, and that was cheating. There's no way I should have lost. There's no way that kid should have lost. So I knew it was going to be me and that little kid. I knew it was going to be me and that little kid in the finals. And I told the girl from the booth, I said, yeah, you can't even get out of this crap. This is exactly what the kid was doing against us. I said, if I play that little kid in the finals, I'm gonna let him win because I want him to experience it. Because this will mean like way more to him than it would mean to me. And that girl was like, oh, she worked for the booth they hired for an agency, but she didn't work for 2K directly. She was just like running the lines and stuff. And then she was like, oh, that's so sweet. You're going to do that. I said, but don't tell him nothing. Don't tell nobody. Like, we don't keep that between us. You know what I'm saying? Because I want the kid to. The kid was good. Like, me and the kid fought, and I beat him 3 times. He beat me once. So Lewis said, you beat this event with Stone Cold? Yeah, I'm using Stone Cold, yeah. He's a striker. Why not? I'm talking. I'm not paying too much attention, but it's not as easy as I thought. But let me just focus and lock in. So yeah, basically, so the kid won by cheating, and I was upset because I wanted to give that little kid the experience of winning. Because the little kid beat me once. We fought 4 times. I beat him 3 times. He beat me 1 time. And the little kid was good. Like every time, even when I won, he was giving me a run for my money. So I was gonna play fair at first, and then if I was winning or gonna win, I wasn't gonna take the win. I was gonna still let him win. But that's why I was kind of pissed off because I'm like, this kid uses submit. Like 2K can't even fix this fucking game. That shit pisses me off. I'm like, you know, but if there was a glitch that we were earning MFP, right, that would be patched the same day. The same day they will patch that. But they still can't patch the submission glitch and rank play. Like, I don't understand. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, but it's just stupid at this point. They fix what they want to fix. You know what I'm saying? And they're lazy on everything else. But if it costs them money, they'll fix that shit the same day. They'll send in a team of 20 people and get that shit done in 1 day. But I'm mad because that little kid should have won the tournament. Like, he really should have won the tournament. He deserved to win the tournament. But he lost to a glitchy-ass cheater, and so did I. But it's all right. You know, karma is what it is. We'll get it back next year. But I just felt bad because I really wanted that kid to experience winning. Because he deserved it. I didn't need to win. Like, it would have been cool, but when I saw that kid and when me and that kid got cool, I was like, yeah, I want this kid to win. You know? And that's why I really got pissed off because this dude was cheating. And his mother's over there like a cheerleader. Like, you got your 25-year-old kid living in your basement and you over here cheering him on like he just won something. He didn't win nothing. He cheated. And he know he cheated because when I called him out, all he did was put his head down because he knew what time it was. And I feel bad for the other kid and his mother because they were like all sad because they thought, because that kid was actually deserving to win the tournament because he was beating people fair and square. He beat me fair and square. And I beat him fair and square. So it would have been a good, I wish I was in the finals with that kid. But the other kid with using the submission glitch on Cheese, yeah, he got a belt. He got one. You know, it's all right. It's all right. Praise Jesus. I'm gonna leave it. You know what I mean? But I really wanted that little kid to win. But yeah, that was a tournament they had. They basically had it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday was the last day. They didn't have it Monday. And it was at the World of WrestleMania. It was a WWE 2K booth. And it was a tournament. So basically, throughout the day until 1:30 p.m. until 1:30 p.m. you could play, and the 4 people who had the most wins were called back via text, or if you were there at the booth already. And the 4 people with the most wins go into an elimination knockout tournament. So the only day I joined it was the last day, was Sunday. Saturday there was another kid that I was cool with. He won. He ended up winning fair and square. And I was there. I took pictures with him and everything. He was a cool kid. He was a young kid as well, probably like 12, 13 years old. And that's what I like to see. You know? It's all about the kids when they do things like this. But that other kid, he got screwed so bad, and he didn't even know what was going on. I had to explain to him that you didn't lose. You lost to somebody cheating. You had him beat. I was watching the match. He had him beat. You understand? And when I saw him submit that little kid, I said, yeah, he's using the submission glitch. And I knew it going into the match, but I was annihilating him. He just got lucky to lock in that second submission, because when he was doing that, I said, okay, I'm gonna use it too. So I put in a submission. He used his resiliency. Come on, his prompts are horrible today. He used his resiliency, and then he locked one in on me. I used my resiliency. So basically, it was like whoever got the next submission was gonna win the match, basically. So it's not like I didn't know what I was going against. I knew he was a cheater when I went in there, and I see my boy, the little kid, lose. But you know, it's all good. It's all good. But it sucks that they didn't have that patch, and we couldn't have a really fair tournament. That sucked. That really sucked. But yeah, trust me, if there was a submission glitch where we were getting all this MFP, that would be fixed right away. Guaranteed without a shadow of a doubt. So congratulations, 2K. You screwed a little kid. You broke his dreams. Because you're too lazy to do anything about this game. You can charge us at every penny you get. No, just because you're acting like that.
That's the sort of aggressive assault you expect from the Texas Rattlesnake. Caught with the double axe handle. Watch out. Tossed hard into the ring post.
Deadly Passages, what up? Shout out to 8 people in the building. Come on, Stone Cold. Oh my goodness, the stamina is horrible, bro. Keep forgetting, these cards don't have no stamina. So yeah, that was the one thing of the. That was the one thing of the weekend that kind of like pissed me off a little bit. But it was cool. It was a cool experience. It was a great idea, like for 2K to do that. Like they were giving out like 4 titles. Do I even have stamina? Because I'm over it. Like, we told him up. Some stamina.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
What I gotta do? 45. Oh my goodness, he's gonna reverse that. Really? Yeah, this John Cena is a little cheesy. Yeah, come on.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight. Yet he's still struggling, refusing to give up.
You know what? The submission glitch needs to be patched. It is ridiculous. Is this submission glitch just what's beating me, or I just suck right now? He's beating me fair and square. Is this a thing?
That's one way to put it, Cole. Cena essentially walked into Texas and stomped the head of the rattlesnake.
Use Axiom, trust me. So Deadly Passages says use Axiom. Alright. The Rock makes this much easier. Hervey done. Alright. I'm gonna take your advice, guys. Okay, let's use. Alright, first let's go with Deadly Passages, and then we're gonna use the Rock, right? So we use Axiom first. What Axiom is it? Oh, he obviously has to be a Sapphire, right? I have a Sapphire Axiom. There he is. This Axiom from the token market? Or is there another one that's better? I don't see it. What does he have? This Axiom? Cena can't see Axiom, the token market? Okay. What do you use? Like springboard attacks for him and running attacks? He has Rabble Rouser? Okay, alright. I'll give this a shot. Axiom.
And here we go with the mysterious masked superstar Axiom in the ring.
So hold on. He's a high flyer, right? Yeah, okay.
Axiom may
Jeez.
but it's no big
Cena,
secret
chill,
what he's
bro.
all
We're filming over here.
Axiom has all awe-inspiring speed and flow between the ropes, and a love
Springboard,
for
remember,
jaw-dropping,
dive attacks.
flashy attacks.
And there's plenty of heart. Oh, look at the moonsault.
Too far away.
Oh no, decided to take a leap of faith and paid the price. Straight across the top rope. Shoulders down, this could be it.
And he manages to kick out at one.
He is
Mirror
going to take
blind
this match
attack
as
and follow
long
up
and
with
as
one
far
attack.
as
Copy.
he needs to. Elbow
Thanks,
drop.
Deadly.
Piercing.
Okay.
Ooh.
If I could get a reversal in this time. Come on, bro.
Just grounded and pounded. John Cena, top rope.
Launching. Misses big time. What a cross body.
Get up. Get up.
Cross body.
I just don't like the way Axiom holds his like stomach or chest after he does a springboard. Like, but it don't matter. We still. Okay. Okay, Deadly. Okay, I see you, bro.
Version of John Cena is
Still
a
top
different
rope.
beast.
What I gotta do now? The high flying moves, right?
He is. Unless you have some paint or powder you can throw his way.
I love the fact he jumps up and don't climb up. Ooh.
Predicted what was coming. Both superstars countering one move after another. Unbelievable athleticism. Soaring into the arm drag. Spectacular athleticism. Drop kick.
His Axiom card is kind of fun. Whoa, whoa, climb up, buddy.
Making way toward the
Oh
top rope.
gosh, he's gonna slow climb.
From the top. Oh, man.
Dropping the elbow. He's looking to go.
Now John Cena thinks he's a high flyer. Copy my style, bro.
Up high.
Come on, early, my ass.
Into the cover for the win.
And he fights it off.
This is no time to
What I gotta do? What I gotta do? 3 diving attacks. Okay. 3 more running attacks. Got it.
You can feel the end coming. Axiom sensed that was coming. Clothesline.
When you do a finisher, do your running, get your restless. Do I do the finisher running? Alright, good
From
looking.
the middle rope.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
Cena's annoying my life.
Punch. Nasty.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
Just punched him right in the mouth. Relentless. Enough already. And you can see the blood collecting inside Axiom's mask. Oh, using the knee. Ooh.
And now thrown back into the
Cena
ring.
reverses a lot for no reason.
Hurricane Rana.
I gotta get this.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Let me do second roll. Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I told him
and that
I
was a
wrestling.
hell of a
That counted? Yeah.
DT there. And he's hard to target, but
No,
Cena's on the
second roll,
defensive.
buddy. Second roll.
Axiom putting some punishing offense on display. My, oh my, what elevation.
Climbing up the corner.
Soaring.
Two, there should be 2. Do a second roll. Come on, come on, come on. There should be 3. Yeah, we did that. So now what are we missing? Running attacks and the taunts.
Attempting high-risk
Should be
move
the
after
finish.
high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Don't want the ring.
He gets sent straight down to the
Taunts.
floor.
Double taunt. Running attacks.
No idea where this one's heading. Not looking in any condition to
So we could beat him by counter if we wanted to.
And Axiom got turned around.
Grand Burn, what's up, buddy? Oh my gosh, he's gonna go for this crap again.
This could be lights out.
Yo, this freaking game is broken, bro. Like,
It doesn't even matter in this scenario.
oh, we didn't lose? I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh yeah, he can't submit us. I said, wait, man.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Keep his ass out here then. Why am I going inside? I know, at least I was out the ring. I forgot. I thought I lost that match. I was like, yeah, I lost it. Because you can't do nothing. Once he locks in that signature, the match is pretty much over, right? Unless you have resiliency, which they don't. Nobody has this crap. Let me see the signature. Let me see if I got an outside finisher. We'll burn this. Okay. Oh, we already hit out there.
Kick to the gut. Set up. There's the Canadian Destroyer. Wow. Axiom delivered that move with mathematical accuracy.
Come on, Raf. You forgot how to count.
Avoid the count out. Got him
Oh.
lined up, and it's only a
Oh my goodness, this referee didn't go to kindergarten, bro. Counts. Thank you. Alright. So good guy, because we gotta do this crap 4 times. Yeah, I'm not gonna be sitting here pinning him with this fake ass resiliency you got and this cheesy ass submission. I was born at night, but not last night. So we're gonna do this. They're probably gonna give me 250 MFP. Oh, I get a bonus back. I'm shocked. So how'd you guys? All right, so we did Axiom. I like using. Yeah, shout out to Deli. I like using Axiom. I'm gonna do Axiom one more time, and then I'm gonna do The Rock in the next one. So how'd you guys enjoy WrestleMania, man? What are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts on WrestleMania? I think it was okay. I think it could have been better, but I think the build-up was horrible. I think that it was a good WrestleMania.
phenomenal body control, and he also has an incredible pain threshold.
The masked man said he's here to achieve greatness.
So Herbie Dunn says he's pissed.
Compete and determination to win will make you into a believer.
Why you pissed?
And across the way,
And don't tell me because Cody lost.
from the middle row.
Main event sucked. Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was. Wow. I mean, the match between Cody and Cena, I'm not mad at. I'm just mad at the story in the match. Like, where was The Rock? Like, really, you're just gonna bring Travis Scott out, and that was gonna be like the main thing that happened in the fight? Like, seriously, bro? Like, that shit was crazy. Like, I was expecting The Rock to come out. Like, you're gonna have Stone Cold. So exactly, Cody got screwed 100. Yeah, definitely Cody got screwed. You know that. Well, he gave him the option to be the bad guy and finish him off. And Cody chose not to turn heel by hitting him with the belt, I guess. So Cena kicked him in the balls again. So Cena gonna keep kicking him in the balls. Dirty Dom got the girl on the gold. Yep. Dirty Dom. Did you see how he won that match? He deserved to win. He deserved to win that match. The way he won, that was a really good finish. I was happy with it. Like, well, he did the frog splash on Finn Balor, and I think Braun Breaker at the same time. Like, when what was it? Finn going for the pin? Yeah, that was dope. That was a dope finish to that match. I like that. No, I didn't do that one yet. I'm going to probably do that one tomorrow or maybe tonight. I don't know. It depends. Because that's a one and done. And from what I've seen, it wasn't like extremely difficult like the other ones, right? So I might do it tonight, though. I might do it maybe after this event. We'll see. I'll get on my birthday batch. We will work on fire. I'll do it with you guys. We'll do it together. Need you guys to walk me through that one. You know how we do. Don't be scared. Do it tonight. Laugh my ass off. All right, Dudley. I ain't never scared. I'm a fighting champion. Cero miedo. We're going to get it done tonight, Dudley. What do you think of be added to MyFaction with the pack? I don't know. I mean, we're getting what, the 2.0 WrestleMania packs? I missed that on this Friday. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking we might see some type of I don't know. Maybe we'll see a Cena collection set reward, a Jey Uso. I don't know. We'll see what we're gonna get. But they could do Cody Rhodes. But I want different cards. Like, I'm just tired of getting the same people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanna not necessarily for the WrestleMania, but I want like good Lola Vice, Jada Parker. You know what I mean? Like, I want some really, really good Dangerous Alliance 2.0. Think it's gonna be Roman as a collection set reward. You think it's gonna be Roman? I don't know. I think Roman, they really downplayed who Roman was this year. Like, even though the triple match, like, yes, it had a point, it had a story, but Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth, I think they just didn't know what to do with them. Gotta pull Kofi to face Roman in the ambulance match.
He's so fast and strikes with such
I don't understand that. Gotta pull Kofi to face Roman in the ambulance match? What is that? Somebody explain it.
And he moves in for the cover.
You're not gonna pin me, bro. Relax. It's too early. Kyrie saying for this, or for these new packs coming out. Yeah, I mean Kyrie saying as a qualification card. Okay. Why would you need a Kyrie Sane? She wasn't even in WrestleMania. Like, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying if they do that, like, why would you? You see, you gotta align the story with the story. Like, what's going on in the real world? This match took me a few times, but Cena blocks everything. Yeah, he's cheesy. No surprise. What are you gonna do? I like fighting him with Axiom, though. I'll tell you that much. Sane and Kofi, I forgot who the women in collection said reward is tough though. So you need a Kofi for the live event for the upcoming live event? Maybe a collection Becky, says David. Alright, so maybe a collection Becky Lynch. That'd be cool. Yeah, we need like a good Becky Lynch card.
And Super Cena already appears like someone with an unfair advantage, Corey. Is there really anything?
Does anybody know definitively who's gonna be the live event qualification cards for this coming Friday? We need the world tours. Yeah, we need Hancock. We need some new world tours for sure. Oh man, I hope they don't mess that up. I hope they keep it good. Put some persona cards in there. They're gonna mess it up. They're not gonna make it as good as the first one. You'll see. They will find a way to fuck this shit up, bro. That's what they do. They have a meeting and say, "Hey, okay, the community was so happy with world tours. How can we fuck it up and piss them off?" That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. But if they don't, and somebody has half of a brain in this company, then we're gonna get. And world tours is good. We're gonna get. I'm excited for the next set of world tours. What is it? Japan, the next region. I'm excited. Come on. Yeah, this scene is a little cheesy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No cap. Shout out to 15 people in the building. Let's go. 15 people. On a Wednesday night. Riding dirty with 2K Punk. Thinking I let us collect all these cards on World Tour. Yup. You already know. Oh boy. You already know. You have to use a gold card. Let's just make it a bronze 2K. Make us all happy and use a bronze. Put a 5-minute time limit. Make it a 8-man handicap match. Make it a dark match. No HUD. Turn off the lights. You know that's what you want to do. You just want to get it out your system already. And give us like one of the most epic rewards we will ever get in our lives that we will never be able to get. But aside, because 2K Pun, TH Jamie, that darn guy, we'll all come up with a strategy to help the community beat this crap. But you keep spitting at us. Instead of making it fun and letting people have fun. What am I doing? Where am I at? 2-1. So 1 running attack, 1 diving attack. Still diving attack. CV. He's getting reverse. Watch. Oop, no, he didn't. Bronze Giant against 3 goals. Yeah, Galaxy Opals. Yeah, of course. Should be taking the time to add LeBron and the NBA players. In what, NBA 2K? Or in this game? No, NBA 2K, right? What am I doing? What am I doing in my life right now? Did I do my taunts? Only 1 taunt.
Oh yeah, Axiom stepping up.
Go for the finisher. Bam! 90. Is he pinnable? Is he a pinnable John Cena? He still got health, so he's gonna kick out. Is he a pinnable John Cena?
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end.
What the heck is his signature? Oh, you gotta get him in the corner. Are you serious?
Powered them up. No. Here come the punches. Providing escape plan.
Ah, reverse everything.
Something. Headlock applied and a nice short jab to the bridge of the nose.
In the corner. His 6 suck. Oh my goodness, I gotta lift him up and do all this crap. Yeah, did I do a signature outside the ring that was a lot faster? I think I did. I think I'm just gonna do that. Just kinda got that Io Sky signature.
Axiom used all of his mental power to deliver that move. Axiom trying to secure the victory. Oh my God! Did you see that?
Right, I'm gonna go straight for the finisher. Watch him reverse it. If he reverses, I'm just gonna win back out. That's fine.
Axiom picks up the win.
So you would have hit a finisher after he was done with the signature, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good strategy. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I just be better. But you know what? If I would have did that, he would have kicked out. Because the reason I went for the pin is because they have fake resiliency, which they don't say they have, but they have it. Trust me. And I would have hit that signature. He would have been stunned. I hit my finisher and then go for the pin. He would have burned that resiliency. So what I did was I hit the signature, pin him, make him burn the resiliency, and then that's why I use the finisher. Trust me. And if you don't believe me, I'm going to do it for you. I'm going to hit the signature, and then hit the finisher, and then you're going to see he's going to kick out, no matter what his health is looking like. All right, so we got a WrestleMania pack. Good, because I need that Sapphire Gargano. So I'll show you right now on Delhi. You'll see. Because they have a fake resiliency. And they use it. You know what I'm saying? You could hit a signature and a finisher back to back, they're gonna kick out. But if I know I got them beat, I'm gonna hit the signature, I'm gonna go for the pin, burn the resiliency, and then go for the finisher. Because now he won't have that fake resiliency, you know what I'm saying? So
You know, somewhere under those clothes, CENA'S adrenaline is rapidly.
see right here, I'll test that theory out here. I was beating him with 1 sig and 2 finishes earlier. Yeah, but did you go for the pin? You understand what I'm saying? Did you do that and not pin him at all and then go for the pin after you completed that? Or did you do it, go for a pin, then do it, and go for a pin? You know what I'm saying? So I'll prove it. I'm going to prove it right now. You see, watch. I'm not even going to hit him with nothing. I'm going to hit him with a back-to-back, and then I'm going to go for a pin. And there's no reason I should win. And if I win, then GG's. Yeah, that's cool. But I'm saying from the past, the way this game plays out, they do that. They give him a fake resiliency. You'll burn a signature. You'll burn your finisher. And then he ends up kicking out. There's no reason he should kick out, especially if the card don't have resiliency. Like, why is he kicking out? Because they give them, like, a fake resiliency. Like, it's fake. They do this all the time. They did this last year, they did it the year before, and they did it the year before. I've been here since day one of MyFaction. I know how this shit works. These motherfuckers are cheesy and they don't fix nothing. And their little cheesy tactics, if it works for them, they'll keep it that way. And that's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, look at it. All right, there's a submission glitch in ranked, right? You guys are telling me, right? Some of you guys are taking advantage and winning using that submission glitch, fighting people that don't know about it. And some of you guys are getting screwed losing to that submission glitch as well. There was a submission glitch, was it 2 years ago, for MyFaction. And in that submission, you play a MyFaction match. And mind you, at this time we had briefcases and we had ladders at that time. And ladders would award you with packs, cards, and a lot of MFP, right? Hear me out. And you weren't relying on the money, the MFP that you were getting for winning a match. You didn't, like the MFP that we rely on today in today's grinding, we didn't even look at that. We didn't even look. We didn't even care. Oh, we got 500 MFP. Nobody cared because you know why? I was getting $7 grand from a briefcase. You know why? I was getting 5,000 MFP from the ladder from winning, my next 5 matches. You get what I'm saying? So we didn't even look and depend on that little 500 MFP, 600 MFP that you can max out in the match. So there was a submission glitch where you play MyFaction and you go for a submission and you'll win the match in like 20 seconds. And you will climb that ladder super fast. You will get all those real rewards. And they patched that shit in like a week. That was done. That was over. You know what I'm saying? That was over. They patched it and now you couldn't even do a submission. Space Invader, they literally... Space Invader was the badge that... Space Invader was the badge that will help you win submissions. This year they call it Anaconda. But... Space Invader, when they patched the submission glitch for MyFaction that we were using to grind and get MFP, it overrid Space Invader. So now Space Invader held no weight. Like this year, what they did was they patched Sting Like a Bee. They patched Sting Like a Bee because people were using Sting Like a Bee to win MyFaction extremely quickly and win these matches. Right? This is what they do. I know. I've been here since day one, bro. I was at NBA my team content creator before I did this. The minute MyFaction dropped, I was like, oh, this is just like NBA my team. I'm going in on this, and that's what I did. And I know all these glitch patches, everything they did, all the patch notes, all that. Like I study that. I study it hard. You know what I'm saying? I may not make videos on it, but I study it and I watch a lot of videos on what's going on. And this is what they do. Like, what was their reason for nerfing a Sting Like a Bee? Give me one reason. There's no reason for them to touch Sting Like a Bee. Why? Because people are going into MyFaction and you're still grinding. You're still spending hours upon hours and upon hours of your life to get a little bit of freaking MyFaction points. Just to maybe open a 10 box. You know what I'm saying? Or a 20 box. You're not opening 3 or 4 boxes by doing the grinding this year. So yeah, to make it harder, of course they do. That's what they do. Like that's what they do. They want to make it harder, so you have to spend money. Like the people don't understand. This mode is made to make money. This mode is not made for you to get anything for free. They'll give you a little crumb here and there, and like your dog, right? They give you a little crumb, here, little good little doggy, and that's it. But they want. Other than that, you're gonna have to go in your pocket, in your wallet, open your card, and you're gonna have to spend to get what you want. Now, can you grind? Yeah. Can you grind 100 hours of your life a week? Of course you can. But not everybody has 100 hours to freaking grind. People have lives. No, there's no reason that we should have to grind 100 hours. There's no reason we should have to spend $100 per promo to open a 20 box. Because now you guys are getting it for 200 or something K. You better believe that price is going to increase within the next week or two. Probably after the rest. I'm surprised it didn't increase with the WrestleMania packs. I'm really surprised. Because last year they did. You think you're going to grind for 420K MFP? Go ahead, bro. Good luck. Good luck not having a life. Good luck losing your girl. Good luck not walking your door. Good luck not feeding your kids. Good luck quitting your job. Because you're not going to be able to grind for that much. Nobody can. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You're going to have to spend 70, 80 hours a week just grinding to open one 20 box. And if you don't get the cards, yeah, of course, David. That's why the briefcase and ladders are no longer here. Exactly. And there's no grinding badges with the cards they give us. Exactly. Like, are we stupid? Is everybody watching stupid or are you smart? Because David is smart. And it's because it's common sense. It's actually common sense. And then people will say, oh, you're spending money in the game. You ruining it. Let me tell you something. At one point, everybody's going to have to spend money in the game. And that's just what it is. You're just waiting for GTA 6 to get released so this game doesn't... Well, I'm going to tell you something right now. GTA is another one that's a microtransaction money machine. They literally got casinos in there now. Literally put casinos. They're not even hiding it, bro. They telling you, give us your money. Gamble this. Gamble... Bro, this gaming never used to be like this, man. Everything used to be free. You used to work hard, grind the game. You get some cool rewards. You get what you want. You know what I'm saying? Now you have to go in your pocket. This is the new day and age we live in with microtransactions. Like, it sucks, bro. It sucks. You think I want to spend a penny on this game? I don't mind grinding the game, but if you're grinding the game for MFP, you're spending money on the game, just so you know. Because you're still enabling the crap of you opening a pack. So whether you grind or spend money, you're still doing what they want you to do. You're still being a sheep. You understand? You still being a sheep. Now you can't play story mode without paying in GTA. Without paying in GTA. Yeah. I mean, of course, but like, you know they're gonna take advantage of that. They just hit me with a. Come on, Axiom. You know what I'm saying? Like they just. Well, this is all based around money, bro. Like, they just want your money, and they're gonna create so many different ways. This is why they created the stupid ass island this year, which flopped. But best believe they're gonna come back strong with the island next year. You're gonna want some personal cards next year. Trust me, you're gonna have to be in the island grinding, or there's no grinding in the island. Let's just be realistic. You're gonna have to spend money in the island next year. You're gonna want personal cards. They just gonna come out at a point and they're gonna say, you know what, you want this, you know, alternate attire Undertaker, $50. Like just this is $49.99 straight. You just buy it like at that point, because that's what it's gonna come down to. You know, we all play MyFaction. We hope we get good rewards and all that. But I got news for you guys. The beginning of MyFaction is always good. Everybody's engaged. I'm telling you right now, 90% of you people even watching me right now will not be here in 3 or 4 months from now. You won't. You won't. Because it'll be so money orientated and so expensive that you'll spend $100 on 120 box and not even get the collection set reward, not even get the cards you want. Then what you gonna have to do? Spend another 100? Y'all got it like that? Because I don't. You know what I'm saying? You got 200 hours of your life to grind weekly and then do it every week, every other week, every other week, every other week. Go ahead, bro. Like, what are we doing? They just make it impossible. If I go and spend $100 in NBA 2K, I get 220 boxes. 2. Here, you get 1. I'm telling you, right now you could get maybe almost 2, but you're only going to get 1 when those things go up to 400K. Like it's going to be 370,000 VC for a 20 box and 420,000 MFP for a 20 box. And that's just what it's going to be. That's what it's going to... See, everybody's here right now because you can't grind the game. We watch TH Jamie, we watch MyFaction Guy, we watch Hardcore Casual, we watch That Darn Guy. There's a lot of people you could watch grind the game, you could learn. You know what I'm saying? You could do it. You could earn 100,000 MFP, 200,000 MFP. It's not impossible right now. But when you get to the point where you're talking about have to earn 400 and something thousand MFP, and then you release packs consecutive weeks without taking a bi-weekly pack release, you understand what I'm saying? Like you're done. Like you're done. Most of you are not gonna be playing this crap no more because you're gonna be like, no, I can't do this. I don't have the time or the money to play this more. And that's what happens. That's what happens. And now content creators either gonna do 2 things. You're either going to spend money. If you don't have time to grind the game, you're going to spend money. Let me get out the way. Come on. You're either going to spend money to open packs to continue, because that's the choice that like me and That Darn Guy, we're going to have to do. People say, oh, I'm not going to spend money in this game, like content creators. All right, say goodbye to your channel. Say goodbye to your channel because it's going to get to a point, the pack openings you're doing now, you're not going to be able to do them later. Unless you spend money. All right, so I'm doing a signature. I hate reverse. You understand? And that's just what it is, and that's facts. Deli Patty said, yeah, I had 100 packs to get a grind. It's ridiculous. 100 packs to get a Sapphire. That's not even a freaking top tier card in the promo. It's ridiculous. No, it's just stupid, bro. Like, it just don't make... I don't care about having packs, but at least... make people get the cards. Like if you open a 20 box, you should literally get almost every card, maybe missing 1 card. I see people open a 20 box and don't even get 1 card from the promo. Are you serious? And they spent VC on it. And they spent money on it. And they still didn't get 1 card from the... Not even an emerald. Oh, no. Something's broken, bro. Something's broken. Alright, so I just hit him with a finisher. What am I missing? 3 springboard attacks. Not too far. And the other thing I like Daily Passes is about using this Axiom, because when he does springboards and stuff like that, you see how fast his signature builds up? It builds up a big chunk every time you do. No new Faction War cards either. I think it should have been updated. But don't. What are you worried about Faction War cards for? They're gonna suck when they come out, bro. I'm telling you right now. Like, why do we act like we don't know what's gonna happen? Any token cards any My Faction bosses, we already got the good ones, bro. They always release the good ones at the very beginning of the year. Oh, this little cheesy motherfucker. Wow, cheesy, bro. You got it. You got it, Cena. I'll give it to you. Hit me with the roll up. Gotcha. But the Faction Wars bosses are gonna suck. You're not gonna get no cards as good as The Rock, as good as the Yokozuna. Who else we got? Like a good Undertaker, right? We got a Becky Lynch, and we got I think a good Trish. You know, you think you get that? You think the next Faction Wars bosses and the next cards released in the total market are gonna be good? Go ahead, hold your breath and so get ready to die or suffocate. You're gonna suffocate yourself because they're not. Because if they do that, why will people open packs? People will not open packs if they're releasing. If they're like when I got that Sapphire the Rock, the final boss Rock, which mind you, is actually the actual final boss Rock. It has great what staying like a B on level 3 when staying like a B was a good thing. You get what I'm saying? That was the very beginning of the game. I got that card. I was so happy with that card. I was like, wow, this Rock card's gonna help me through world tours and everything. And I couldn't even use them in like 90% of the world tour matches because they were card requirements for those world tour matches. Oh, and another train that's never gonna be late. You know how we need qualification cards for live events? Get ready to get qualification cards for world tour matches because they already did it. They were like, oh, you need a what was it? A Sapphire from a Legends pack. They're already doing that. They already did it in the very beginning. And soon they're gonna be like, you're gonna need this, you know, Amethyst Roman Reigns to play this match in World Tour, and they're gonna have really good rewards, right, for World Tour. But they're gonna force you to open packs to get certain cards to continue to play World Tours. And if you're gonna do it, you're gonna end up getting stuck somewhere in World Tours because you don't have that card, that qualification card. Now you're gonna be like Deli Passages where he has to open 100 packs to get a Sapphire Johnny Gargano. Are you serious, bro? Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, these people have to be fired. Like, fired. No unemployment, nothing. Fired. Like I'm gonna say it, bro, because they don't care. They don't care, bro. They love this shit. Every time you complain and submit a ticket or whatever, you think they give a shit? They don't give a shit, bro. The only thing they care about is the numbers. The numbers. That's all that they care about. But when there's number, trust me, when this Ultra Pro Wrestling game and all these other games come out, yeah, that's what they do is they hook you. It's like a drug dealer. They'll give you a little sample, and then you like it, and now you go back and buy more and more and more and more and more. That's what they do. They do this. That's why I always say, if you're gonna play My Faction, do it in the beginning of the year of the game when the game drops, because that's when you're gonna get the best rewards. That's when you're gonna have the most fun. But I'm telling you right now, we at the turning point right now, and I thought it was gonna be the WrestleMania packs, but it's probably gonna be the what is the demastered ones? The demastered ones coming out after. But last year, demastered weren't that bad because they only had like 5 cards and the odds weren't too hard. You can't do a springboard out the ring. You're Axiom. Come on, bro. And let's see what's pissing me off. You know, they're gonna get you hooked, and then after they get you hooked, but My Faction is really good to play in the beginning of the year, but in the mid-year, get ready to open your wallets, bro. You think you got all these My Faction content creators that are grinding right now, right? I'm telling you right now, they're not gonna be able to do this shit unless they don't have no job, no life. They're not gonna be able to grind and bring you the content that they're bringing you right now in the beginning of the year. This is the best time for content creators that are no money spent to thrive. It's the beginning of the year. That's what like with me. I'm spending no money. Everything I'm doing, I'm grinding, and I'm able to come out with the cards I want and bring you the content that I want. But it's gonna get to a point that I will not. There's not enough you could grind, if that makes sense. You could probably now you're gonna be grinding for a 10-box basic instead of 20-box deluxe. And what are you gonna get out of a 10-box basic with these sucky ass odds? You're gonna get that top tier card you need. You're gonna get that live event card you need. All right, watch. Continue to watch My Faction content creators that spend no money on this game. Continue to watch them. And say I'm lying. See, and that's no shade to anybody because I am a no money spent content creator myself. But there's going to get a point where I'm going to have to spend money to bring you the content. It's just what it is. I'm going to have to spend the money. Because if I don't spend the money, I'm not going to be able to bring you the content. And I'm not mad because I know that that's what's going to come. I'm enjoying the break right now, having to spend money. But I know the day's going to come where I'm going to have to spend money on to bring you these pack openings. I can't be the people's pack champ and not spend no money. And what I'm going to do, grind my... I don't have 80 hours to grind a day. I don't. I work a job. I work overtime. Like, I make more than enough money to support my channel. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And if you don't have a job, then you should be grinding 80 hours a week or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? You should be. Because you don't have a job. So, yeah, get it for free because you don't got the money. But if you got a job and you got the money, then drop the money. I think, right? Yeah, right. Okay, perfect example. Perfect example, David. Rival has a job now, right? A real-life job, right? Look at where his content is. Look at where his content is. Look at where his lives are. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody who is grinding every day, live in every day. You know, you understand? YouTube does not pay us, bro. He's the #1 MyFaction content creator. For him to have to go out and get a job is ridiculous. 2K should be paying him thousands and thousands of dollars for the content that he drops, the way he promotes MyFaction. And they don't give him shit. I'm sorry. I have a problem with that. I mean, I do it because I expect nothing. I know I'm getting nothing. Because if you're not giving Rival anything, you're never going to give me nothing. You get what I'm saying? Like, and now he has a job. So now his content has to take a hit. Now he could make a decision and say, well, I'm working and I'll spend $100 on this box or to do this video for my subscribers, right? But he shouldn't have to do that because, like, he shouldn't have to. Nobody should have to do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, it should be an option. Money should be an option. Either I want to spend it or I don't. Is it an option now? Yes, but what is the trade-off? What is the option really? If you have a job, you won't be able to grind this game. And if you don't have a job, you won't be able to spend money on this game. Yeah, I feel Deli. I do the same thing. I'm doing this regardless. I'm doing it regardless. So I make videos sharing it with you. Like all these lives, I used to do offline. I used to do it on my own time. I do it now to interact with you guys because one of my favorite things to do is to interact with my subscribers, with my viewers. You know what I mean? My punishers. And you guys help. You're very smart. You know what I'm saying? You guys teach me a ton of stuff. And when I get a chance, I teach you some stuff. You guys watch more videos than I do, so you guys know more than I would know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know about there was a submission glitch in rank play. You guys put me onto that. I didn't know how to beat the Undertaker. You guys helped me out with that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I love doing lives. I love doing lives with you. And I feel you, Deli. Like, we do this because we love it. Not because we want to make money, because we don't. We don't make no money. That's what people don't understand. You know, and it's not fair because every other game, you know, NBA 2K content creators, they make bread, bro. They got 400,000 subscribers. They got like 300,000 views. They're making money. I mean, eventually the dream is one day that MyFaction becomes that big, but they don't understand. Like, you can't treat this community like the way you treat the NBA community. Because you see, the NBA community is filled with sneakerheads, right? Let's be real. Let's be real for a minute. They filled with sneakerheads. Sneakerheads don't mind spending money, and they like to collect shit, right? That's what sneakerheads do. They collect, you know, Nikes, Jordans, whatever. So they're already accustomed to collecting, right? And what is NBA my team? You're collecting cards, and you want to collect the best cards to give you the best chance to win. You know, these basically online events that give you really good rewards. But the WWE community is about saving money. We're not about spending money, and we don't really. The actual community itself really don't collect a whole bunch of stuff like sneakerheads do. You get what I'm saying? Like, they don't really collect like that. Like, we're collecting, like maybe they'll collect action figures, like WWE action figures, but not on the level that NBA fans collect sneakers, if that makes sense. So it works for NBA, but it's not going to work. That's what they don't understand. They want to run this like this is NBA 2K, but it's two different communities, man. Two different. The NBA community is a lot older, and they're into like what's in. Why am I doing a wake up time? He's not waking up. Most wrestling fans see cash grab and just go straight to universe. Most probably 2K will intentionally be missing. Yeah, I mean, this is a cash grab at best. The island is definitely a cash grab. This is definitely a cash grab, and people are not gonna stay in this mode. I mean, right now it's a little affordable. It's a little grindable, right? But as these prices increase, and John Cena keeps getting reversals, but as these prices increase, like people are gonna be thrown, they're gonna be thrown away from this stuff, and it's sad because if you take away the money aspect of this, right? Like for instance, World Tour was a perfect example. World Tour, right? The first World Tour, the United States. It was my vision of what a battle. I always said we need a battle pass. We need a battle pass. And you can even charge, you know, $4.99, $99 for a battle pass with some good rewards. I won't be mad. We got World Tour for free. They didn't charge us. They gave us a whole bunch of Persona cards. Not the best Persona cards, but you got that CM Punk in there, right? And it was really good. It was really fun to play. It was challenging. It was annoying at times. Yes, you get it. But you didn't have to spend no money. You know, you had to use some Legend cards or whatever. But we were getting free Legend packs to get at least enough cards to qualify for the event. So, you seen this pissing me off. Come on, that's it. So basically, World Tour is like a battle pass. Is what my vision for what this game needs. That's what this game. Take the packs out of here. Like get rid of these packs, bro. Like we don't need to open packs. Like you don't need to open packs. You put a battle pass in there, charge a small fee, and let people grind the game away, give them really good rewards, and call it a wrap. Because they're just gonna keep doing it. This mode is gonna end up getting shut down eventually. Eventually, this online, this gambling, this form of gambling to children is illegal right now, but it's not being exposed as illegal. When they lose, all that terms of agreement and stuff like that, they make you sign in the beginning, basically saying you can't sue them. Right? Let me tell you something. That shit holds. They think it holds weight. It holds weight to a certain degree, but when it comes to a class action, it's not gonna hold weight. I listen. I've done security like my entire life, like high level executive protection. I bodyguarded people in Manhattan. I've been to like the Supreme Court over like 1,000 times in my career, bodyguarding high CEOs from different companies, and those terms of agreement can be breached and thrown out by any judge. If a judge defines that there's been wrongdoing, they will throw out you signing a term of agreement. They will breach it. They will say this is breached. This doesn't count because you did this. And now it's fair play. Now I could sue your ass. I was bodyguarding people that they wanted to cancel these people, right? Because these people were worth billions. I was bodyguarding billionaires that they're literally getting threats to their lives. And I would go to court with them, and they were in the court. There were some cases they were the plaintiffs, right? People were suing them, and I seen the judge in multiple occasions throw out contracts, say this contract, this terms or conditions or whatever the crap is not going to be existing in this court because I'm going to breach it and throw it out. Now let's start. And that's it. Once they did that, I knew my client lost. And he knew he lost. Like we knew what time it was. You understand what I'm saying? We knew what time it was. And he would sometimes, the client would just walk out. He would just walk out the courtroom and just take the L. They say you just lost a couple of $1 million. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? In some cases, it was $1 billion. So it's only a matter of time before these companies get exposed. EA's doing it. Take-Two Interactive's doing it. It's only a matter of time before they get that class action lawsuit. That those terms and conditions are going to be tossed and they're going to lose. And this will be illegal, like making people gamble to get stuff in the game. That's going to be illegal. And the same company is putting, because Grand Theft Auto is the same company as this, is putting casinos in the game and letting you gamble on the slot. Like that, whoever thought of that works for them, they just really screwed. And whoever greenlit that and said that was greenlit, that we're gonna allow that to happen, when you have I don't care what the game says, like 18, 17 and over, whatever, mature. Listen, kids play the game, bro. Kids play the game. Kids play WWE. We all know that. And you're forcing kids to gamble, or their parents to put up their cards so they could gamble. Like, like I'm telling you right now, it's only a matter of time. And when that goes down, they're gonna lose a hell of a lot more money than they ever made. Trust me, because when that class action lawsuit comes, that means everybody who bought the game, even if you're not gonna have to go to court, you're not gonna have to do nothing. You're gonna automatically, like, you're gonna be sent Oh yeah, I have to do his finisher, his signature. You're gonna be sent something in the mail. Say, hey, did you purchase NBA 2K or whatever the case is? I mean WWE 2K and this, that, and the third. And did you buy it? And did you want to be part of this class action lawsuit? You're gonna say yes, right? And that's it. You're done. Then the next thing you know, you're gonna get a check in the mail. And that's how that works. Because I've gotten, that's happened to me, not with a game company, with another, it was actually Rikers Island. It was actually the New York, because I was wrongfully arrested one time. And I got like, I don't know, it was like $4 or $5 grand. But the thing is, it's not that my personal case. Okay, I just hit him with a signature and a finisher. Let's see what we're doing. See? He has, I told you, Deli, he has resiliency. I hit him with a signature and a finisher. Now I'm going to have to hit him with another finisher. Now I can pin him. Now it should work. But they have fake resiliency. I tell you. I prove it every time. And now I win. I know because I got to make them burn. If I would have hit the signature and went for the pin, he would have kicked out. And then I would have hit him with a finisher, just one finisher, I would have beat him. But I hit him with a signature and a finisher, and he still kicked out. You got to burn. They have fake resiliency. I'm telling you, they have it. We know this. It's been proven. My T.S. Jamie's proved it multiple times. And I've done it. I've been through it, and everybody playing has been through it. Like, they have a fake resiliency. And they give me a fake 200 on MFE. I like using, that was a good recommendation on Dudley. Axiom, I like him. But you guys said I should use the Rock, right? So let's use the Rock. I like the Rock. That's one of my favorite cards too. Where's the final boss? Yeah, I love this card. When the game first dropped, this is my favorite card, the Rock. I use them for all the live events, and for any World Tour matches I could use them for, I definitely use the Rock. So they started making me use specific gold cards or whatever.
John Cena, The Rock, two of the most undeniable
People spending thousands to get
WWE.
Vader and loot boxes? What Vader? What Vader, David? Cena has resiliency, or did you already burn his real one?
You can just see it in his eyes. Cena is fired up. He's been waiting for this one.
Yeah, they have a real one and they have a fake one. They have a real resiliency and they have a fake resiliency.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
All these cards have a fake resiliency and a real one. Because you sometimes when, all right, let's try it here. We're gonna pin him, and he's not gonna burn his real one. He's gonna probably burn his fake one, and then I have to make him burn his real one. And then so they basically, all these cards have 2 resiliencies, and if they don't have resiliency, they have at least 1. That's guaranteed. You see, I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna try to make him burn his fake resiliency, and we'll see.
Cena with a reversal.
What is the Rock? A powerhouse, right? Is it Rock a powerhouse or striker? Yeah, he's a powerhouse. Okay. All right, let's get this. Yeah, but that's how that goes down. So this is only gonna be like, this is not gonna be a forever thing. Like, they got away with it long enough, but they're gonna have to like pivot, and they're gonna have to get a little smarter, because the people that are advising them to do this, they're gonna be incriminated too. They're gonna be incriminated when this goes down. Like, people are gonna go to jail. Like, this is gonna be serious. They think, oh, like, oh, I'll just get fired. No, bro. No, bro. You ain't getting fired when you promoting gambling to children. You're not getting fired. You're going to jail. Like, you're gonna be doing hard time. You know what I mean? You better spread your butt cheeks. Not now. Right now. And you know what? That's karma, bro. That's karma. Like, you think the company's gonna say, well, yeah, it's our fault? No, they're gonna blame the person that greenlit things like this. Well, you greenlit it, so you're responsible. The company's gonna have to pay the money, but who's gonna do the time? That's what I'm saying. Who's gonna do the time? We're promoting illegal gambling to kids and stuff like that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You'll see. I may be wrong about some certain things, but I lived on this earth a long time, and I did executive protection security for very high profile clients. And I seen some of them that I went bodyguarding them there, and I left alone because they were put in handcuffs. I'm telling you right now, I seen it with my own eyes, over a couple of 100 times. So, and that's the Supreme Court in New York City. So trust me, you're not gonna get higher than that. You understand? So people gonna have to answer. People definitely gonna have to answer. There's no doubt about that. It's just only a matter of time. If this continues, it's a matter of time. Trust me. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. Because people think that they could say, "Well, we said this, or we covered our asses with this legal terms of what they call that? Terms of use, legal terms of agreement, and all that crap." That shit don't hold no weight. When a judge throws that out the courtroom, you're pretty much cooked, just like I am in this match. You understand? You're pretty much cooked. When a judge says this is breached, this holds no weight, your lawyer pretty much says, "Yeah, time to pay up, buddy. Time to pay up. Come on." Top. I'm trying to get him to use one of his resiliencies. If I could get a move off and he don't reverse everything. Okay, so what is that? 3. So I'm just gonna start talking about these attacks at this point. But yeah,
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house. Headbutt to the groin. That was low, and John did look so super there.
that's the way that ball is gonna bounce, man. So yeah, as long, I mean, like I said, my faction is good. All of you guys are here. I'm glad you guys are here. I hope this does not change and get ridiculous, but I know every year has been doing that. They've done it every single year. So why would this year be different? It only gets worse. So everybody's into it right now, but when it comes to a point that you cannot afford to get these cards, you would not get no cards for the live events no matter how hard you try, right? What are you going to do? You're going to say, F this. I'm not doing this. Like I'm not going to be sitting here missing out. You know what I'm saying? Let me get out. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad because they should keep people engaged from the beginning. The way they have people in the beginning engaged should be engaged. It should be more people coming in being engaged throughout the year, not people running away. That's what really pisses me off. People run away because I don't blame you. Why would you stay here? If you can't get no cards for the live events, you can't afford to open no pack. Why would you be here? Like, why would you even play this mode? It doesn't make sense. You're literally sitting here to be like, you know how depressing that is? Like, you can't get the cards, you can't do this, you can't do the live events, you can't. People were bugging because they were missing out on Randy Orton. Missing out on a Persona card Randy Orton, granted. People were bugging for that. Get ready to bug out. Get ready to bug out when they release some really good Persona cards. And you can't get those because the boxes are 420,000 MFP. The odds of like minus 1% to get the card you need. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they don't care, bro. They're not here to keep you engaged. They're here to take your money until you see you later. And that's it. And if you don't believe me, if you spend money on this game and you submit a ticket and tell them, yo, I spent money in this game and I didn't get nothing. You tell me, let me know in the comments what their response is. Let me know. Because y'all already let me know. They're gonna tell you we don't care. Like that's your problem, not ours. And then if you submit another ticket, they threaten to ban your account. You don't believe me? Go in my comments and you'll see my subscribers. There's videos. I'm gonna look for them. I'm and I'm gonna freaking screenshot them and I'm gonna post it on Twitter or something. That they literally threatened to ban their account because they're complaining that they spent $100 on this. This is not this year. This is like last year and the year before. They spent $100 on a 20 box. They didn't get one card from the promo. Not one card from the promo. Spent $100. And they submitted a ticket complaining, not complaining, but stating, hey, listen, I spent $100 on these packs, and you guys didn't even give me one card from the promo, and I spent $100, like the cost of the price of the game. And you know what they told them? If you submit another ticket, we're going to ban your account. This is what they told them. One of my publishers, one of my subscribers, and I'm supposed to be here, a content creator, and not say nothing. Not say nothing. Just, yeah, it's good. This company's good. Everything's going to YouTube. No, like it's not. And that's what people don't get. Like, it's content creators. Nobody opens their mouth. We are the voice of the people. That's why I call myself the People's Pack Champion, because I'm your voice. You speak on my platform. My comments are open. You guys talk. You say what you want. You could rant. You could say what you want. Because you have a right to say what you want. Because you should. Because we get screwed. Like, everybody's getting screwed. Everybody, bro. I'm the People's Pack Champ, and I get screwed. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody gets screwed. I don't mind getting screwed every now and then, but not everybody gets screwed all the time. Come on. Like, what are we doing? It's just ridiculous. Our new persona is CM Punk. Good one, Deli Passes. Good one. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we are all content creators are voices for the community. Because we have your comments. You go in our comments and you speak, and those comments is your say-so, is your voice. You know what I'm saying? And in those comments, you guys always voice your opinion and tell me what you think and what you're going through. And I appreciate that. What your odds were, what you got. And I'm happy when you guys comment and say, hey, listen, I got the cards I need for the live event, and I got Ruby Randy Orton, and I got this Austin Theory I needed to qualify. Like, I'm happy. That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear I'll open 100 packs and I still can't get Randy Orton. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. I want to hear it. I want to hear it. But I feel bad for you even having to say something like that, because you should not be telling me that. You should be telling me you got what you wanted because you grinded your life away or you spent this amount of money. You know what I'm saying? And that's just facts. That's just facts. But this company does not care, bro. They only care about their bottom line, their dollar. That's all they care about. That's all they care about. Okay, I'm going to go for a pin. Okay, so he did pop his position. So that's good. So now let's see the fake position. Oh, he's gonna get the position. Good job, good job. But they just like, I don't know, man. It's just sad. Like I love when I have the excitement of the community in my videos, in my comments, and you guys are, you know, telling me I got this, I got that. Like I love that. I love to hear it. I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys became content creators because of watching my channel, T. Jamie, Rival. You get what I'm saying? I love to support you guys that are just starting channels. Even if you're just sharing your pack openings, at least you're sharing them. You don't have to be on camera, and you can always do that later on, you know. But at least build a fan base, build people that watch your pack openings, because everybody likes watching pack openings because the odds suck. So we want to see what the odds are looking like. You know what I'm saying? So the most intriguing part about this game is the pack openings and the live events. But to get into the live events, you have to do the pack. What the heck? Yeah, I'm cooked. But in order to qualify for those live events, you have to do pack openings. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. But you guys have a voice, you know, and eventually, I mean, our voices are going to be heard. Eventually, things are going to be done. So Master P was on AEW. LAO make him say, ah. So Master P was on AEW. I didn't know that. I'm going to have to go check that out. No Limit Soldiers. I love Master P. So WWE got Travis Scott and AEW got Master P. That's what's up. Shout out to AEW for doing that. I like Master P.
There are butterflies in their stomach right now. Oh, the atmosphere in this building is completely insane. You can almost feel the ground.
I'm gonna stop talking. I mean, you guys can still comment, but I'm gonna focus. Try to focus a little bit, because I got into a whole rant, and I hate when I get into a rant, because I can't shut the fuck up, and it bothers me because it's the facts. Like, I just get mad for everybody. This game could be so much more fun, bro, if they just do it right. Travis P against Travis Scott. Yeah, I'll pay to see that. At this point, that would have been better than WrestleMania. They should have brought Master P in to fight Travis Scott, to support Cody. They should have not made Cody slap him back. They should have brought another rapper, like bring 50 Cent in and fight Travis Scott. That would have been cool. So Herbie just says, end this match, 2K point LOL. Gotcha. I'm gonna end it. If you don't get his cheesy reversals.
Pulled in for a belly to belly. A rock wrenching the arm, kick to the boom, DDT.
Into the ring again now.
Let's get some twins out the way.
The Rock taking a step back and measuring his opponent.
He's really pushing.
Make it like, yeah, because I'm not focusing. But this match is not that easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not that easy. It's easy, but it's not that. When you're trying to chew bubblegum and walk, it's not that easy. If I was just by myself focusing on what I'm doing, but I'm getting in, like, I'm thinking about what I'm going to say next instead of thinking about what I got to do next in this match, if that makes sense. You don't believe me? Try doing a live, and you'll see what I'm talking about. When you're responding to the community, that's why most content creators won't respond to you while they're playing. They'll just answer you later on. But I like to respond to you guys when you guys say as you guys say it, because then I'll forget what you said, and or I won't read what you said, and I won't respond to you.
That was completely ridiculous. It's just unfair to have size and agility.
So it's pretty easy. We love you anyway, pun. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna read the comments. I'm gonna get into it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lose matches because I do that. You don't believe me? All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm not gonna respond to nobody's comments. I'm gonna win this match. Watch. That one like that. What is this? The Undertaker live event? What are we doing here? Super Cena's looking super right now. I did a live. I was the only one to stream. My hot pays off. Not he big like that. I'm not big, Deadly. I'm not big. Trust me, I'm not big. But keep doing your lives, man. Never give up, man. You're gonna. I didn't even do lives because I stopped because nobody would come in. Not one person. So I'm like, why am I doing lives? I said I'll do lives later on when a little more people know me. And now you guys are coming in. And I only got 10, but you know what? I love each and every 10 on one. Each and every one of you 10. I love you to death. And I appreciate you to death for being here. But yeah, my lives, and I say buckle up, you're not riding dirty, because I'll let you talk, say whatever you want. When the replay shows, it's going to show what you said on the screen. I don't take that off so that people could read what you were saying, even if I don't respond to it or comment on it. You know? Why is he going, now they go for roller pins, like, cheesy, bro. Like, they never used to go for roller pins last year.
Hopefully he has a strategy.
What is the fastest rock? Oh, no, I should just the comment text. What am I doing? I was gonna ask, what is the fastest rock heavy grapple animation? You know, like every time you grapple, they do like an animation standing up, but the ground ones are just way faster, right? So we just did that, and we already got what? 5 in. Do for a reversal. Yep.
With the wherewithal to counter. I think we know what he's thinking, and it's not going to be nice.
So you took inspiration from that Don guy? Yeah, definitely, man. I love watching him. Sometimes I can't tune in, but at least I catch the replays, you know. Because he always got me laughing. He talks a lot of real stuff too. You know, he talks a lot of real stuff too.
Look at this raw power.
I want this card, this Invisible Cena. I hope they don't release him. He's probably gonna be like a live event, right? Like, you know, a qualification card. Come on, bro. I did a wake up tone. Why are you just getting up like that? Like, did they nerf wake up tones too? Let me test it out. Let me see. Wake up. Oh, My Rise? Okay. My Rise, you could get to see. Yeah, he's what, a Sapphire? Is he a Sapphire? He's not a diamond, right? No, he's not a diamond.
He's just going to go all out and destroy his opponent like he always does.
Okay, so where are we at right now? 8. So we need 2 more, and I didn't even do my taunts, and I got his torso red. Let's get the torso red and knock out. Let's get his torso red and knock out these heavy grab attacks at the same time.
Measure kick to the vertebrae.
Did that.
Here's the trademark intense offense of The Rock. Yeah, the great one is dropping bombs on Cena.
So we got 60. 75. I'm gonna rock bottom. Let's go. Still got a lot of energy.
But is it enough?
Still got a lot of
Even
energy.
tell if Cena's shoulder got up? Where the heck is his shoulder? The Rock is already unloaded with everything he's got, and it wasn't able to end this. You've got to wonder what else he needs to do. An uninterrupted surge against Cena.
I'm gonna go for one more. He's probably gonna use resiliency right here. If he don't reverse, shit. Still.
Cena still has to do more to get this fully in his favor.
Come on. Alright. Come on. Uh-oh. Ah, I missed it. I always miss it. Do I get another one?
X-ray vision because they can see the adrenaline coursing through Cena's veins now.
Poorly timed, high-risk attempt.
Wake up.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
Shit, he reverses everything, bro.
Rock moves in the nick of time.
Come on, grab him, Rock.
He wastes no time dodging the attack. Oh, again.
How much does Cena have left? Here it comes.
Can that keep Cena down?
Yep. Pop that.
Could we even tell if Cena's shoulder
Rock, second rope, baby. Second rope. Come on.
The Rock has to find a way to persevere right now from the middle rope. He paid for
Oh
that
my
high risk.
goodness, bro. You missed the whole thing. Oh.
Looking for the win. Digging deep for a kick out.
I'm getting out. Go, go, go. Get out the ring. Get out the ring. Get out the ring. Okay.
Taking
Gotta
things
build
to
up
the
myself.
outside, but gotta make sure to heed the officials' count. Oh man. Set up for the side Russian leg sweep.
So you open how many packs? You got what? 3 rubies? Did you get the collection set rewards?
He's zoning in. Has something big in store.
You know, I could win by kind of. Why am I even playing myself?
Bruising attack to the stomach.
Going straight for the body. Doing a little more softening up of the torso area. And it's all over. The Rock is your winner. Here is your winner. Oh, and that's what you get for disrespecting.
Missing 2 and one for the other. What is it? Punk and Tiffany Stratton. Right? Have you seen Tiffany broke her teeth, bro? She broke her 2 front teeth. Well, one of her front teeth and 1 side tooth. There was a picture online, and they show her with her like mouth open and her chip like. I don't know if it was a edited picture, but if she, because I heard she broke some of her teeth in that match against Charlotte Flair. And somebody released a picture and like showing her mouth, like with her, but far. It was a kind of a little far away. It wasn't close up, and that looked bad, bro. She really broke her teeth like that. Like she got to get like veneers or some shit. I got Gargano and what's her name required for the events, the birthday bash. Zelina Vega. Okay, so Hancock, you got Zelina Vega, Gargano. I pulled 3 rubies, live event cards. So I was okay with that. So I already done pulled all 3 rubies and the live. Yeah, if you get like the top tier cards and all the live event, because this one had 2 live event qualification cards. It was Zelina Vega and Gargano, and you get the rubies. There's no need to continue to open packs. Like at that point, you stop. Any other card you want that you're missing, you're just gonna get it in the card market. But you're pretty much not gonna want any of those cards that you're missing because the only ones you want is for the live events. So I'm missing 4 for Punk. And then 3 for Tiffany. I just got back this morning. I just got back, so I wasn't playing or grinding the game. I just did the pack opening, the 20 box, and then like edited the video and then released it and got on a plane. So this is my first time playing MyFaction since I got back. So since what? Last Friday? Yeah, so it's the day the pack dropped. It was Friday. This is my last time. Who I need? Johnny Gargano, right? Yeah, I need him. We just got 2 packs. I'm about to open those packs. Not now, right now. And we got Zelina Vega, so we're good with that. Hoping the Roman this Friday has some good badges. Okay, so we're getting a Roman this Friday. If we are, yes, I hope he's getting some good badges. Got some packs. Come on. See, we get 3 tickets or we get 5? Because sometimes they be mixing it up. All right, we get 5. Good. We take 5. Need that. Let's do this basic pack. Can we get Gargano for the people? Let's go. Let's see. Ooh, silver. The basic pack is horrible. No, Logan Paul, gold. Well, let's see, deluxe pack. Okay, we get Johnny Gargano. That's I think I saw that for the last day. Selena. Can this be him? We got a honky talk, man. We'll take it. Carl missing. Can I afford a pack? Can I afford a pack? Do I have enough money? MFP 12,700. I could do a basic though. I could do basic. What are the odds for basic for the 9% for Sapphire? And then we got 14. I don't even want to have to grind 1,000 RP right now, even though it's only like 3 matches I would have to play, but I just don't. F it. Let me just open a basic pack. Whatever happens, happens. Can we get him out of a basic? Flip all. Flip all. We get nothing. Side. What a waste of 10,000 MFP. I should have saved for deluxe, but it is what it is. So Herbie Dunn says you have over 260k MFP at the moment. That's what's up. So you ready? You ready for Friday? And then he patches out shit. I knew it was a basic pack, but what are you gonna get out of a basic pack? All right. Let me see where we at. Okay, so we got all that. We got all that, right? We got all that done. Oh, I could do this again. At least get the rewards, right? Maybe get some good MFP. How to do Scalito. I don't qualify for Oscar yet. I qualify for these 2,000, 1,500, and then later on we gotta do that Cena. All right. So y'all want me to do the Cena? Okay. I'm gonna I gotta go walk my dog. I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go walk my dog. Be back in 5 or 10 minutes. And then I'm going to do this Ruby Cena. So I'm gonna shut this one down, and then I'm gonna be up in like, I don't know, maybe give me like 10, 15 minutes. I'll be back. We'll do the Cena one, right? And then we'll take it from there. See what else we could do. All right, I'll be back in a few, guys.